Hey guys, I'm back. Yeah, I haven't done a video for a while. I thought I'd jump on again because I've just picked up a couple of really special kits that I've been waiting for. I'm pretty excited about. Before I start that, we're going to do. I thought I'd show you this. I don't know if you've seen this. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have. But I don't know if I've shown this on any of my videos. It's the Eagle Hawk that I made. Got it on a stand, so be careful how we do this. But I thought you might want to see it underneath there. Great kit, really nice, fantastic. Pretty much just an upscale version of the old kit, I'd say. It's a little dusty right now, needs a bit of a clean off. What can I say though, if you're a Space 1999 fan like I am, this is definitely a must-have kit. You got to build this. Right, okay. So let me put that to one side. Right. So as you can see in the video description and the titles, I've just picked up these. The 1/35th Bandai releases of the new Batman movie Batmobile, and the Tumbler Batman Begins version. Now, if you follow me on Instagram as well, you already know that I made the Dark Knight, the Dark Knight Rises, or rather, in fact, the Batman Begins camo tumbler, which was awesome. The Moebius models version, which is slightly bigger scale, but I'm really excited about these because this is the first time Bandai has done these particular kits, I believe. Especially this one. I think actually, yeah, they haven't done the tumbler in this scale. I might be wrong, but I don't think they have. But they definitely haven't done this. Now you've seen my previous video of the Batmobile, the Batman Lego, and I got a bit obsessed with this car, especially after seeing it in the movie. And I kept telling people, why don't they bring out a kit? Someone's got to bring out a nice kit. And boom, not only did someone bring the kit out, but it's Bandai, so you know you're going to get an absolute quality product. You know it's going to just go together like a dream. The detail's going to be great. I mean, I haven't even opened these yet. You can see they still got the package straps on. These are literally, they arrived at Burbank House of Hobbies, I think yesterday. So I went straight down there and snapped them up. They have got the Michael Keaton Batmobile as well, but they didn't have that one in stock. I will be trying to get that one. I want to do a triple build, triple display, all three vehicles. If I can't get the Michael Keaton one, then I might do a double display. We'll see about that. But for now, let's get stuck into these. I think we'll do the Tumbler first, because we'll go in chronological order. So let's have a look. Let's get this off. Here and here. This is exciting because we both haven't seen inside these. Now, I've seen some pictures, but this will be the first time I've actually physically seen these kits. Because I've made the Moebius models tumbler, I'm obviously going to be comparing those, which is another thing I'm really excited about. Is that yeah. So let's dive in. So first of all, really nice Bandai boxes, really nice artwork, a few pictures on the side, the finished tumbler. I love the tumbler, it's my favourite one out of all the Batmobiles. I know it's a really contentious issue. Everybody debates for hours about their favourite Batmobiles. Mine is the Tumbler. Purely because I just think it's a real vehicle. It broke the mold. It's an amazing piece of engineering. I know they made kind of real vehicles for all the movies, but the Tumbler is the one I think that really, really tested their engineering ingenuity. And I just love the way that it works, the way it goes together. The Dark Knight movies are just, to me, the bar that every other movie needs to be above. So let's dive in. Right, so first of all, let's get it all out. All right. So first of all, first impressions are there's not many screws, which is okay, I'm okay with. It is a 1/35 kit, so normally 1/35 car kits like this don't have a huge amount of screws. Really cute little instruction booklet, which looks like it opens right out like this. Very Bandai. If you've made Bandai kits, you'll be very familiar with their instructions. The instructions are normally really straightforward, really well thought out, and you know they're translating to English and Japanese, so you know it's no problem there. There were a few things with the Moebius kit that I know, you know, kind of like was slightly not accurate, but they weren't far off. I think the Moebius kits are really good. I think they're excellent. What you get. I'm going to be looking more at sort of the details, more this front piece here, the nose piece, and how the suspension systems go together. Because the Moebius ones are okay, but they're kind of a little bit old. They're a bit simplified. They don't have they kind of like don't have much detail. They're okay. So I'm kind of hoping that Bandai have just gone a little bit further with the details on some of the suspension, and hopefully the interior as well, because the interior on the Moebius is actually quite nice. It's simple, but it's decent, you know. Bearing in mind this is a smaller kit, so maybe the cockpit isn't as detailed. The thing is as well is looking at it straight away, I'm thinking maybe you don't get an option to have the cockpit open. It's one thing that I really wish a kit manufacturer would make is a tumbler where the cockpit can be open and closed, where you can have position. So maybe a bigger kit, maybe a 1/16 scale, just something bigger. Maybe even a 1/48 scale, where you can actually have the cockpit open. You've got a fully detailed cockpit. Anyway, so starting here, yeah, just the nose section looks like it builds from the front backwards. And you've got these kind of wheel, what do they call them? I suppose you call them, they're like an outrigger, but it's basically the front suspension system here, and the nose. There's a window there in the movie, you know, where the bat cycle comes out, and then it moves on to the cockpit area. Got a couple of fairly detailed looking seats from this. Interior straight away, it looks like a really basic interior, so a little bit disappointed there, but like I said, 1/35 scale, you're not really going to see it anyway, because there isn't an option to display it unless you want to leave the roof off, which I doubt it. But yeah, the two wheels, cockpit goes on like that. This was the kind of weird thing about the Moebius one. I thought that the front section and the back section, the way it kind of married up, wasn't very good. It was a little weak, as far as the way it joined together with the back wheels. So I'm hoping that this one's going to go together a little bit more solid than that, because it's Bandai, and Bandai engineering is like Tamiya, you know. Windscreen wipers do not cut. I wonder why. Yeah, the front windshield goes in like that. Strange, I'm not seeing any glass parts here for the windows. Are we? No, we'll see when we go through the kit. So very straightforward straight away. It looks really simple. Obviously the doors go on the sides there like that, and then you got the exterior. It looks like the back part, the engine plate where the jet is, rear suspension there. That's all one piece, goes together and just clicks on the back there. It looks like they've got a decent 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 pin attachment. So that whole piece just clips on, that's better. That's better than the Moebius one. Moebius one is really kind of weak, that way that goes on. Then you've got these kind of pod things, I think, that go on the sides here. Looks like the top with the wing supports. That was another thing on the Mobius one. The wing supports were really kind of like, you know, you had to be really careful. They're a little fragile. To get them nice and level and lined up was quite a little bit, it took a little bit of skill, you know. So then we move on to the back here. It looks like you've got the roof. So it looks like you maybe have that roof off, but I don't know why you would, but there you go. Roof goes on, side pieces, and then I guess we move down to here. It's like the front piece that goes above the windows, piece of armor. And I'm not sure, it looks like there's rear suspension yet, with the suspension springs there and here. And then we got the jet pod, which goes together in 3 pieces here with the springs. That goes on in 1 piece, goes onto that. That's pretty straightforward. Then you've got the wing here. This is what I want to see. I want to see if the wing goes on nice. If this wing goes on nice, it'd be great. Nice and solid, but with this kind of wing thing that goes across that holds the suspension here. This is view from behind. Okay, so it's got those pieces here. Tells you where to apply the glue, which is interesting. And then we're on to the tires. The rear tire section. So it's a molded. It looks like it's here. It's got these molded pieces that stick out like hubs for the wheels. On the on the Mobius one, it has a pin that goes all the way through, so you can have rolling wheels with the Mobius one. This, I don't know if this might be better. We'll see. Obviously 2 wheels, inside and outside with the treads. This is another thing. The Mobius tires were fantastic. They were very close to the original ones in the movie, which I think they were. I can't remember the name. Oh, Husa tires. I think Husa. That's how you pronounce it with the tires from the original Tumbler. If you can go on YouTube, there's a really awesome, like 2-hour-long documentary all about the Batmobile, the evolution, and they show you how they build the Tumbler and everything. It's amazing. So tires, hubcaps, rather the wheel sections come in 2 halves, and you've got this like big drum in the middle there. Then top section there here that goes on with the top of the back there with the wing. So the roof, I suppose. And then last but not least, you get these little sub wings, these little aerofoils, I suppose they are. And that looks like it's it. That's it. There's no stickers, just paint. Obviously, it's just black. So there it is, as far as instructions go. It looks pretty straightforward, very simple, nowhere near as complicated as the Mobius models one. So let's take a look at the kit. Alright, so first up, we'll pop one of these bags. Actually, do they? No, we'll have to cut them open. Alright, that's okay. So let's pop that open there. This looks like the back section. Yeah. Let's have a look. Yeah, straight away you can see there's some nice detail. You got these kind of like, I don't know what they are, like jet bottles or whatever they are, oxygen can, I don't know. Jet canisters. Super detailed, nice detailed back piece there. The Mobius one, these were kind of fairly simplistic. They weren't very detailed. These definitely look a lot better. And then door, looks like the side sections there, the doors here. Definitely more detail than the Mobius one. Definitely a lot more detail going in there. Around the door frames, there's some details down there. I don't know if you can see that. Nice. Put that back in there. So I'm seeing here now. So I'm seeing glass. So it looks like it's a 1-piece glass unit. It's not, the instructions, they didn't really kind of like show it as that. I didn't see it. But I'm sure it'll have a part allocation and then I'll go, oh yeah, that's it. Frosted windows as well. On the Mobius one, I had to paint the windows with smoke because they give you clear windows, which is nice. So you got, in the window unit is a whole, can you see that? It's a whole glass unit, one piece, and the nose, which is really nice. Because in the Mobius one, you get like a little window section that goes in, like a little square, which is also another really kind of like, I don't know, it's fiddly and it's not very clean. You know, you've got to be really careful with it. But yeah, a whole window section, which is great. All right, so not many sprues, but there's quite a lot of parts still. So it looks like we've got the roof, front section, back section, some of the roof parts, the aerofoils, everything's on here. You got the little jet section there. Actually looks very nicely detailed. That jet looks really nice. I like the detail on the back of that jet. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know. My light's not very good in here. But definitely you'll have to trust me. There's that little nose section, the glass just goes straight in. There's a whole piece, which is really nice. Obviously Bandai, again, lots of locator pins. So it's almost like a lot of it's almost like a snap together kit. You know, there's plenty of locator pins here, so you're gonna get a nice solid connection with a lot of this by the looks of it. Very nice, the windshield wipers there. Nice windshield wipers. Definitely a lot of detail. Definitely the suspension arms have a lot of detail on them. Very nice. Very, very nice. I'm kind of surprised they did 1/35. Honestly, I thought that Bandai would have done this in maybe a bigger scale. Maybe a 1/48. I really think that they would go bigger. You know? In fact, no, what am I about 1/48? Probably 1/16. I thought they'd go for a 1/16. I thought they would just take it up a bit, up a notch. You know? Looking at the Mobius kit, I thought they would have gone a bit bigger than that, or even the same scale. I mean, I know 1/35 is great for dioramas. There's a lot of 1/35 accessories you can get. You know, you can build loads of stuff around it. You know, there's lots of 1/35 model kit accessories available on the market. You can adapt. That's cool, but I don't know. I kind of think that cars like this, something like this, just you can get so much more in it and a bigger kit and a bigger scale. Like the suspension coils, they could be like so much more detailed. Maybe even some photo etch, you know, that kind of stuff. But there you go. Still good, still nice. I'll take it. All right, so I'm gonna throw that in there like that. And the glass we'll put away in there because we don't want any scratches. Right. Well, now, actually, I'll get those wheels out. Wheels and tyres there, or tyres. I'm not going to open. Actually, no, we'll open this one. Let's have a look. Let's open them all. So what we got in here is the wheels. And the cockpit. Now, those wheels are really nice. And the nice thing is they molded them in black. So you can paint them. With the Mobius kit, they're like chrome plastic, which is horrible. But these are in black, so you can paint them, which is really nice. I much prefer that. Really nice little seats. I don't know if you can see that there. Those seats are really nice, nicely detailed, very good, very, very good. But like I said, nothing else, no cockpit, no nothing, which is a shame. The Mobius kit has a full cockpit with viewfinder for the seat and everything. It's really nice, dashboard, the lot. But you know, there you go, got some seats in there. Like I said, the wheels are really nice, come in two pieces. That's okay. Put those up. Look at that piece there. That's pretty much it. We've got tyres. I suspect that the new Batmobile kit has got a lot more interior going on, a lot more going on in it. And this doesn't have an engine or anything. So we've got tyres, and basically, so they're vinyl tyres. vinyl. So they kind of feel like rubber. They're kind of like a vinyl. But they are nice. The treads are really nice on them. They're actually kind of, I don't know if you can see that. They're squished in the middle here, which is quite nice. And there's no seams. The Moebius tyres were nice, but they had seams, so you had to kind of, you had to sand them down a bit to get rid of the seams. But these are all one piece. There's no seams. They're very, very nice. And it looks like you have the wheel just tucks in one side, goes on the other side like that. So that's nice as well. No join. Sweet. All right. So that's that really. There's not really anything else to that. So what we'll do is put that away, and we'll scoot through the other one. Let's have a look. Okay, let's check it out. Check it out. All right. Very excited about this. I'm going to do lighting for both of these. I didn't do lighting with the Moebius kit, so I've been wanting to do a tumbler with lights for a while, so I'm definitely going to do some lights on that. Basic ones, I think. I don't think... we'll see. We'll see how far we can go with the lighting on it. It doesn't look like there's a huge amount of room for stuff, but we'll work something out. This, same again. Pictures of the finished kit. The car. Nice engine, details. Nice pictures on the sides. Pictures of the sprues. So cool. I think it's such a cool looking car, man. This one really split the opinion. A lot of people are like, oh, it's too basic, it's too plain. But if you watch the movie, it works perfectly. It's perfect for the movie. I like the movie. It didn't blow me away. It didn't really open any new doors for me as far as Batman goes. The Dark Knight, like all three films, were a continuing journey of discovery and excitement. But I thought this one was, it was good, it was interesting, it was too long, a bit convoluted. And a lot of the story was, or a lot of the scenes were just a mess. And then a lot of the scenes were just too slow. I don't know. I don't want to get into a review about it. It's good. It's worth watching. But it's like about 4 hours long. It's way too long. So if you do watch it, if you haven't seen it yet, watch it. If you're a Batman freak, you'll love it. But be prepared. Because it's not the Dark Knight. Alright, let's have a look. Alright, so first off the bat, there's a lot more screws in here, which I thought there would be, right? Yeah, I'm seeing lots more interior. This just looks so much more going on. Nice. Got a windshield there, clear windshield, clear lights. This is gonna be. Oh, it's molded in color as well. We've got a couple of different colors for the engine, which is nice. I'm not a big fan of colored kits, but it is nice to have some sort of neutral color sprues. So we'll have a look at this one. We'll open it up. We'll go through the sprues first for this time, then we'll take a look through the instructions afterwards. So first of all, interior, very nice. Got wheel well there. In fact, wait. Yeah, that's the interior, isn't it? Yeah. Really nice dashboard. I don't know if you can see the details on that. Very nice. Suspension, bits and pieces. Very nice. Very solid looking windshield section, which looks like a nice connection to the body there. Looks like that will go in really nicely. And we've got some lights there as well. Some clear lights. Looks like the headlights section. There, very nice. There, we'll put that to one side and back in the bag actually, because I don't want to get those that glass scratched in any way. Alright. There. We'll move that. There. Alright, looks like we got in here some tyres, engine parts here. So yeah, pieces of engine. Fairly simple, but very nice. It's like, this is like Bandai. This is what they do. Even when they do it simple, they do actually some really nice details. Everything looks very, very nicely detailed. You can really, I think, get into this engine and do some really good stuff with some metal paints and whatnot. yeah, so it looks like we've got the exhaust pipes and side pipes, manifolds, engine blocks, full engine bits actually. Looks like brakes, disc brakes. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Exhaust pipes, etc. Yeah, it looks nice. Very good. Ooh. Vinyl tires again that kind of feel like rubber. Oh, they smell funky. But nice tires, nice tread. Again, not seeing any tire seams, just these things here, which are really tiny, the connections. These screw gates. So you better knock those off and just literally be able to scrape those down with a sharp blade, and they'll be good to go. I normally rub tires like this with a sandpaper anyway, just to get them a bit roughed up like they've been driving around. But yeah, they're really nice, very good. Looking at this piece. Both these kits are almost like a weekend build. I'd say one kit for the weekend, definitely. Maybe the Tumbler would be probably even a day build. There's not many parts in it, as you could see. Right, so what we've got here is, looks like we've got the floor plan. The wheels go on. It's got a little DC thing here on the bottom, which is kind of weird. But you normally put these things on the inside, which is strange. The roof, which is nice. Window section. It's Bandai. There's no flash. It just isn't. It's Bandai. They don't. You don't really get flash on Bandai kits. Someone would probably say, you do. But I don't think you do. Especially not the new ones. These are pretty state-of-the-art engineering now. So we got some, it looks like some roll bars and whatnot. It's like a cage section that goes inside. It's very cool. Nice. And looks like we've got the wheels in here. Again, they've done them in black, which is great. I really hate chrome-plated plastic. I just wish manufacturers would never do chrome-plated plastic, ever. There's too many good metal paints around. You can paint them metal now, and they'll look amazing. So it means you've got to strip the metal chrome off. You've got to strip the chrome off the plastic, which is a mess and it's a pain. So, you know, stop. So we've got window. The hood or bonnet, if you're from England like me. Nicely detailed, highly detailed hood section, and fenders or wings, as we call them. Very nice, really nicely molded, really nice detail, very crisp. You know, typical Bandai plastic. Nothing's, you know, no surprises there. And front bumper, the wheels are kind of plain, but they've got nice details. Like all the rivets on them. It's really cool. Very cool. Windscreen wipers. I don't know what that is. Something, whatever. Looks like it might be the engine sits on it or something. Yeah, really nice. Nice details. It's a fairly plain looking body on the car anyway, so most of the details are the interior and the engine. So there you go. Alright, so we're there with that. So I'm going to put all these back in here like this, and we'll take a look at the instructions. Same again, it's one of these nice little booklets, which is cool. I like that. I don't have a lot of space here, so you know, having a small booklet like this really helps. So again, just like the Tumbler. So we start off with the engine. Obviously the sprue plans. We start off with the engine. Some do not cuts, engine pieces. This is nice because you can just build the engine, paint it out, weather it, do it what you want with it, and then you can build around it. So you can build all your engine parts out first, which is really nice. Floor plan, yeah. So you got that. Looks like where the engine sits with the, and then like some kind of suspension brace that comes across, wheel brace here. Front suspension here, and then the engine just sits on top, which looks fine. Then we've got an interior, steering wheel, center console, thingy-majiggy, I don't know what that is. And then that whole front floor plan. Is it? Or actually no, the engine's at the back, isn't it? Yeah, so the back. So this is the front. So you got the front here with the dashboard just clipped straight in there. A few little pieces like gears, some seats. Did we see the seats? I think we did. And then just build around the engine at the back there, rear suspension arms. The whole set of sections nice. With the seats of the cockpit. Nicely detailed out. Another thing you don't see a lot of in the movie is the actual interior. So you'll probably have to go online and look at some pictures, find some pictures, production pictures, and see what the interior looks like to paint that out. But that looks really, really fun. Front bumper, that window light section, just pops in the back there. Then we've got the hood, some pieces to go in the hood there. The hood just goes straight on there. You've got your doors here. You might be able to adapt the doors to be open. If, you know, it looks like you might be able to do that. I don't know. Those bars, only those bar sections that support the roof might be the problem. But yeah. And once you've got that section done, you've got the roll bars that go on here. You've got a little attached image so you can see where those bars go, and those pipes stick out here. Thread through the hole, moving this section out of the way. Alright, let's see. And more roll bars here, or bars that go around the back there, where the back of the engine, protects the engine. And then we've got like the rocket section here, I guess, that comes out there. And then you got obviously the side panels, door sections. So no, you can't have those open. Rear wings. And then the roof is one piece with the glass, just literally goes straight on, covers that, which is really nice. It's just awesome. That means that you can paint that roof separately, put your glass in, plonk it on. You can do that last. Windshield wipers. Then we've got the tires and wheel sets. Same again. They just pop in, old school, into the tires. And obviously the wheels go on with the brakes, side pipes there. Same on that side. And then you've got these pieces here. They go down the sides there. They have a color guide here. I'm sure it was the same on the Tumbler. Obviously the colors are really simple. They're saying the body is a dark grey, so it is. It doesn't look black in the movie. You've got black body parts. See, to match this to the movie one, I would use greys, iron colours. I think iron colours. Mr. Colour do a burnt iron that looks kind of like a grey, a flat grey. It's really nice, metally flat grey, which is very similar to this, what it looks like in the movie. So have a look around. Don't go with straight black, because it isn't even black. But you know, the temptation's there. But that's it. That's that. So there you have it. Now these plastic things here. Put that on there. Oh, it's really hot here right now. I'm sitting here with the fan on. I've got the windows open. I've got my shirt off. It's about 90 degrees here in the valley in California. There we have it. Batman Begins, 1/35 scale Tumbler. And it's funny how they call it the Batmobile, isn't it? And 1/35 scale, the Batman version Batmobile. Get them now. They've got them at Burbank House of Hobbies. 42 bucks. Good deal. I know for a fact that Burbank are always competitive with their prices. They always give a couple of dollars off, so they're always a little cheaper than everywhere else. So I'm going to plug them up in my local shop. As you know, if you follow me, you'll know that. So there you go. Alright, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you soon.